This is NASCAR stop motion bingo. I'm going to be taking a look at some recent NASCAR stop motion races to try to complete this bingo card. So without further ado, let's get straight into the first race. The first race that we're going to be watching is SMCS's Season 3 finale. We want to keep note of who the pole sitter is and just everyone that is in the ones to watch, because if one of the ones to watch wins this race, then that'll be that'll be one of them, and then the pole sitter, if the pole sitter leads lap 1, that'll be one of them. So here's Christopher Bell. He has a good chance of winning, so we have to keep note of him. We'll also have to see if Christopher Bell leads the first lap. Come on, Christopher Bell. Oh, but Reddick's looking. And that'll be a point for us. We can mark off that one on the top corner. Now, one that is very common in NASCAR stop motion, if there's a crash on lap 3, so we have to look if there's a crash on this lap. No, they're going to keep it clean. We'll have to wait for the next race to hopefully get that one then. Now, if there's a wreck in the front, oh, they almost had a wreck there. Oh, there's a wreck! Oh my gosh. Well, that's going to be a point, a wreck in the front. Now, he did say Chris Buescher is an underdog, so if he does good, then we could mark off the underdog performance. One that we can walk out for on this restart, there's a spot on the board that says bump and run. So if we can look at the bump and run, that's very common, especially at a short track kind of like Gateway, so we'll see that. We'll see. So if a championship driver wins this race, oh, that's a bump and that's a run. That's a bump and run by Blaney. That'll mark off the bump and run spot for us. He just won this championship with the bump and run. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's one more spot I didn't realize. The 2024 or 2025 diecast wins the race, which Austin Cindric, that car, that's the new Ford. That's a 2024 diecast. So we get to mark that one off as well. The next race for today's video is going to be the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series here from Watkins Glen. These three, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, and Ty Gibbs. If one of them wins, that'll mark off this top corner here. We could see a crash on lap 3, and that's what I'm looking for. We could see a crash on lap 3. I don't know where he is right now, but Kyle Busch could lead a lap. If Kyle Busch leads a lap, that'll be one here. There is still one that I forgot about. If there's a wreck in the back, that can give us one. I forgot about that one.
As up, there's a spin in the back. AJ Allmendinger spins out Michael.
I don't think that's a wreck in the back. I think it was closer to the front than the back, so I won't count that one. Actually, that was a wreck on lap 3. So we get to mark that one off. It wasn't a caution, but it was still a wreck.
Crash in the back. Alex Bowman hard into the 34, hard into the wall.
Is that a crash in the back? That might be a crash in the back. I think that's a wreck in the back. Yeah, Chase Elliott's definitely not an underdog either. We're gonna just have to lock in. Hopefully these next two races we look at have some good points up on the board. I just now realized that in the BPCS race at Watkins Glen, Chase Elliott did win, and he was a one to watch. The next race I'm going to be watching is a bit of an older one. It was been out for many years already, but it's the ACS Season 11 Talladega race for the Summer Showdown. It's a bit of older race, but I still think it'd be fun to look at this one and include it in this video. Green flag at Talladega. You know, with ACS at Talladega, it's going to be a great race. What we could see is a green-white checker finish, an underdog performance, and Denny Hamlin wrecking. That could be a good path to a bingo. I'm going to count the 58 and the 99 up front right now as underdogs, so if they win, that'll mark off the underdog performance. I really want Denny Hamlin to wreck. I know I'm a Denny Hamlin fan, but to win this bingo, I kind of want Denny Hamlin to wreck. Oh, and there's a big wreck. Oh, there's a flip! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, there's a flip one on our bingo board, so now we just need him to say folks. Now, I was really counting on that being a Speed Cup stop motion race, and I still have a chance for that. Hopefully, next race that we get randomly drawn is a Speed Cup stop motion race. But we did get a flip. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is definitely an underdog. Even though he wins at super speedways, he never deserves them, so Stenhouse is definitely an underdog. Come on, get an underdog here. Is Tyler Reddick an underdog at this point? He might be. I might count him as one. They're going to wreck. There's Denny Hamlin. Can Denny Hamlin wreck? Clutch up and get a Denny Hamlin wreck. Stenhouse is going to win. Oh, they're flipping. Denny's wrecking. So, first of all, Denny Hamlin wrecked. So that's Hamlin hate, bottom corner. We get him out here. And I did say that if Stenhouse won, he is an underdog. And, I mean, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is an underdog. If you can only win at super speedways, I think you're an underdog. Even when he does win at super speedways, it's still more of an underdog win. So I don't care what you guys say. I'm putting him as an underdog performance. Now all we need to win is a green, white, checkered finish, a Speed Cup stop motion race, or a really random clutched up way. Let's move on to the final race of the video. The final race that we're going to be watching is Andruski's Season 2 Race 11 Sonoma race. Yelling at toy cars, that one is more of like how Speed Cup stop motion, like people have said he yells at toy cars a lot. If they get up that loud, if the Andruski get up that loud and that excited for this, I might be able to count that one. Now maybe ACS last time did that and I might be able to count it, but if it happens again in this race, I'll definitely count it. I need a green, white, checkered finish. I need him to say folks, or I need him to get really loud for the finish. Or really loud for any really big moment in this race. One thing I really thought we'd get in this challenge is a damaged diecast, because those have become really popular. So we're not getting a damaged diecast though. No, there is one thing I can check off here: outdated diecast. Now I know that's like the whole point of this series, but that is a thing on this one. I didn't do it for ACS because that was a older race and they were in date back then. But this is a recent race and these diecasts are outdated, so I get to mark that one off. So if there's pit stops, I can also win the bingo. I just really hope it's a green, white, checker finish somehow, or there's pit stops, or he gets really rowdy for this finish of this race. And a caution now. If there's a caution at any time in this race from now on, it will be a green, white, checkered. Or if someone is forced to do a pit stop, hopefully, maybe. Or if he yells at the finish here, I don't know. I don't feel good. I feel like the race is just going to end. I don't feel like there's going to be a caution anymore. If he just says folks. And no more green, white, checker finish. I don't know if he's going to yell. I don't think we can win this one. Someone make a pit stop. Yell, yell. I don't think that's loud enough. That's not Speed Cup stop motion yell level. So I was unable to win in this bingo, so as my punishment, I'm going to pick someone's idea in the comments and I'll do it. And I'll probably live stream it if it's like a live. I'll do the punishment. I'll look at everyone's comments and the punishment as punishment. So hopefully I can try to do this again and win next time, but yeah, that sucks.